Hey guys, MartyBoots here. Today I just want to talk about the market in general and where to buy the blood. Where is the bottom of the market? Okay, very important. You know, you buy too early. You've seen already that altcoins get wrecked. So this video is specifically about where is Bitcoin going to bottom. That can lead to really great buys in the altcoin market and in Bitcoin, of course. Okay, so I mean, you can see here we do have this neckline. We had necklines here in the past, kind of similar patterns and all that. There is another neckline back here and specifically one there as well. These didn't break up because the pattern was stronger. Currently, we also do have $6 billion from the Department of Justice that is getting prepared to sell from what we can see as well. So that is not good. That should be some sell pressure on the market. The FOMC meeting is this Friday as well. It's going to be extremely important for the market. Part of the reason the market is dumping, part of the reason altcoins are dumping, is because the Fed changed their policy in the rate cuts. Right. That is the reason we started to dump in July in December. And that is the reason why we're getting the continuation here, okay? Because of the chart structure, because of that news, because it is a macro event, okay? It's a macro event when they say they're only going to do two rate cuts instead of four. That's going to put a longer term suppression on the market, okay? So it's important to understand this stuff. Now, so that suppression into the market is going to continue for the near term to be putting pressure on the market, okay? Uh, so where to buy Bitcoin? Okay. Well, what I want to show you, right, we have this neckline. This neckline is very important. Necklines are a wonderful thing. They can be very dangerous if you're long certain times, but they are a wonderful thing because they let you understand before the time that there's a potential of a large breakdown. Okay, and there was a neckline in here, for example. There was another neckline here, right? There was another neckline right through here. Right, this broke down. You knew beforehand. You could tell beforehand there's a good chance of breaking down. When this formed a neckline, you could tell it was going to break down. When up here, there was also a small neckline up here in the top of the market. Right, so these necklines are very important data, very important information that can protect you from even worse losses if you're already in the market. Look at this neckline down the bottom. Right, there's a neckline right there that kind of showed that the market wanted to break up, and so there's you could, I mean, that's a neckline of the bull flag pattern, if you want to call it that. Okay. In the past, of course, many necklines have we had. If you go down to the smaller time frames, you can see it more clearly. But of course, we had the 6K one, right? We were calling for a dump, but you never know that it's going to really dump that far and that fast. But it coiled for a long time, and I remember, calling for this for a breakdown in our live trading room. And if you want some help, if you want some good education, if you want to join a group of great members that we have in there, come on in, check us out. The link is below in the description. We have lots of great tools, great education, videos every day. This is another neckline, by the way. What else? We have some powerful tools, and we're in the middle of building. I can imagine the most powerful tool we have yet. We're trying to combine very many important factors in the market and in building. The aspiration is to build the Holy Grail tool. That is what we're trying to do. So we're in the process. Will we succeed or not? Time will tell in the near future. But I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, so this neckline here, right? It is the start of a neckline. This is a bear candle right here. You've got your wick on top and the candle here and the bearish engulfing candle there or whatever. But what we also have, right, is this large candle, right? It's a large open space in the market. We had large open spaces in the market here. We had large open spaces all throughout. There was one here that got filled. It partially got filled here on the way up, right? There was another one here that we dropped down and filled. There was another one here that partially got filled initially and later got completely filled here. if we want to continue that sort of trend, there was a large candle here that got filled. There was a large red candle here that got filled. There was, this candle, large candle here, got filled over here. If you want to look at the last bull market, right, all of these candles got filled. This giant candle up came back and dumped down to fill the candle, right? This one did not. It's an outlier, okay? There is a bit of an outlier there, but it is a bullish kind of engulfing candle that is negating the bearish dump, right? There's like you can see, these two candles didn't get filled because they were candles that were negating the bearish sort of dumps. Now this one did get filled. If you look at that, that did get filled. Now, of course, not all candles are going to get filled, but I'm just showing you that the majority will get filled. Okay, so we have this large candle here right now, and that is likely to come down and get filled, right? This fair value gap, as some people call, I mean, the newer traders would call it a fair value gap. It didn't used to be called that, but maybe a lot of the new people might know it as a fair value gap. It's actually a volume gap, but anyway, so this looks like it's going to break down and fill this candle, right? And I don't have time in this video to go into the more in depths of how to read it, how to read it to more an exact meter where it should actually go. But there's your neckline. Here's your second neckline where I drew the rough one, and we should come down and fill this. Price should not break below this line here at 74,000. So I've made a video on the nuances, on the ins and outs of it in our live trading room if you want to check that one out, where exactly it's going to go. But we are going to come down and fill this candle. And that will be very, very important going forward, because if you nail the lows in the move down, of course, well, the next move might be that real move that actually kickstart the alt season, right? Because if we start this and make this big run with all these institutions and Donald Trump getting inaugurated, and the countries around the world starting to buy Bitcoin and all the rest, that this might be the last dump that we get before the coming alt season. So it is extremely important, and you do not want to miss this one. In the past cycles, what I want to state is very, very important. In the past cycles, when Bitcoin breaks out, maybe has the retest, and then starts to move, right? I'm going to move this out of the way. Once it has this retest and starts to move, in the past, if you check the old cycles, that is when the altcoins run with it, okay? That is very, very important information, guys. If you've watched to this far into the video, that is one of the most important key parts of the information of the video as well. So we have to hope that this cycle is very similar. But in the previous cycles, that's what we got. You get the pullback. Some cycles didn't really pull back much, but some of them did pull back a little bit before. And then once the real run happened, that's when the altcoins ran. So yeah, it's very important. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I'm going to cut this off. 8 minutes into it. It's a bit longer than I expected. So yeah, I'll see you in the live trading room. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. I have an XRP video that is extremely important that I want to get out. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.